understand. Why would she do this? Why would she name Skylar Joplin as our baby's legal guardian?
How should I know?
It was a rhetorical question. Fish. Do you know something about this?
Pete? Rex is my father. I'm the father. I'm the father.
You're cold. Colder than I thought possible. I told you to remember how strong you are. I said you'd find a way to deal with Mitch Lawrence and not involve killing him.
I did! I'm not gonna kill him.
No. You just got somebody to do it for you. Your hands will be squeaky clean. But have you given a moment's thought as to what will happen to Charlie Banks?
You're as good as dead, Lawrence.
We will create the chosen one together, my daughter. I will give you a child. It's better this way. There's no tainted vessel involved at all. Our child will truly be our child. Blood of my blood.
But you're my father. How can we have a child together?
It's gonna be fine. Jessica will be fine. She's a survivor and she's smart. She'll outsmart that psycho, you know.
Kim is frantic about her friend Stacy. She thinks that Mitch Lawrence may have kidnapped her as well. Told her to get some sleep, but I don't think she will.
Why don't you read her a bedtime story?
Oh, give it a rest.
No pun intended, right?
Vicky.
Why? Is everything all right?
Well, I just got out on bail. I had Cole bring me here straight away. Any news on Jessica?
No, nothing at all. And apparently we think that Mitch has kidnapped Gigi's sister Stacy as well.
Oh my God. Well, have you heard from John? No. He and Brody were going to look for Jessica after they escaped.
We haven't heard from either one of them. And when Natalie called, she didn't tell us where they were headed.
Natalie? Natalie's with John?
We can warm up in here. At least let us know. Hey, Natalie. You still with me? Natalie.
When I asked for your help, you promised me that I would find a way.
And what did you come up with? Getting Vicky's husband to commit murder.
I didn't force Charlie to do anything that he didn't already want to do.
Of course not. Talk about pulling strings. You're using the man to get what you want.
No, he is not doing this for me. He's doing this for Jared. Yes, he needs to kill Mitch. It's the only way that Jared will ever rest in peace.
You need help. No, that's not what I meant.
Stay focused, Banks. You just gotta get up that mountain and do what you have to do.
What are you doing, Dad?
I am gonna make Mitch pay for what he did to you. And I'm gonna make sure that he can never hurt anybody else ever again.
What, by going after him?
blizzard. He's got Jessica.
This was handmade for Stacy to wear when she delivered the baby. But her child was not the one that was meant to lead us into the future. Forgive me, Lord, for not seeing your true intention. Jessica, you and I put this to far better use when the chosen one is conceived.
Everything's gonna be okay, baby? I'm gonna get you home. Safe and warm, and Daddy's gonna be so happy to see us. He's never gonna let us out of his sight. As long as Skylar didn't tell Gigi the truth.
Kevin's gotta be that way. Do you have some idea why Stacy would want Skylar to raise our kid in case something happens to us?
They must be close, right? Wasn't he her boyfriend back in Vegas?
Yeah, but Stacy hates him now. Skylar's the one who busted her when she switched those stem cells for Shane. Why would she want him to be our baby's guardian?
Maybe she found a way to forgive him.
Stacy is not the forgiving type, okay? There's no way she would put that kind of trust in Skylar. Unless
what?
I told you, Stacy hates my sisters. So in case you wanted to make sure that I didn't name Jessica or Natalie as a guardian, she... No, it makes no sense. You know something, don't you?
Like what? What can I know?
You know, you're a terrific cop, but you're a lousy liar. Give it to me straight. Did Stacy tell you something? Come on, fish! What's going on here?
Rex, I smell smoke.
Hey, come on. I didn't pull you out of that burning car so you could die on me now. Hey, come on, you with me? That's it. That's it. Stay with me.
I thought you left me.
Nah, you're not getting rid of me that easy.
I knew you would say that. Now we can be together. Forever, Jared. I missed you so much. I miss how you feel, and how you smell, and how you look at me.
Natalie.
You're here now. It's all that matters.
Natalie, you've been in an accident. You're hurt. You're confused. I'm not Jared.
Don't say that. No, I need you. Jared, I need you so much.
Well, I've just talked to my people again.
And?
And they've called off the search in certain areas because it's a total whiteout.
I didn't think that I would see you here.
Just wanted to check up on your Aunt Vicky.
I should have figured.
How's Danny?
Oh, she's trying to get used to the idea that you're her dad. Trying to reconcile your past with the man I keep telling her that you are.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's going good. You know, soon she'll realize that you love your kids more than anything in the world. You would do anything to keep us safe and happy. Just give Danny a little time.
Yeah, how much time?
As much as she needs. I don't know.
Yeah, what if that's too long, though, right? What if something happens and we never get to know each other?
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Take your pick. Look what's going on with Clint and Vicky. Try to keep your kids safe.
Vicky, I need to do something.
Well, you are. You're doing everything you can.
Well, my people aren't getting anything done, and Lowell's police force, they're useless. We need to find Jessie. Now there's all this nonsense with Stacy and her baby.
Well, there is hope, you know.
Yeah, John and Brody.
Yeah, maybe even Charlie.
Charlie is out there looking?
I don't know, but that's what he said he was going to do. I saw him earlier, and Clint, he promised me that Jessica was going to come back, and he seemed so sure.
Why? Does Charlie know something that we don't?
When Charlie kills Mitch, he will finally avenge his son's murder. Mitch has to pay with his life. That's what Charlie wants. And who can blame him?
What Charlie wants is to fill up the hole in his heart. He wants his son back, Dorian. He may be grieving ferociously, but he's no murderer.
Ridding this world of a scourge like Mitch Lawrence is humanitarian relief.
Everyone knows Mitch Lawrence is evil. A man should die 1,000 deaths in 1,000 eternities, but if you take him there, I'm more afraid for your soul than his.
My conscience is clear.
Even after kidnapping a pregnant girl and using her as bait in a scheme to trap Mitch? Where's that girl now?
Don't worry, baby. Skylar loves my sister way too much to risk losing her by telling her the truth. Of course, I guess he doesn't really even know the truth, does he? Thinks he's the father. It's actually Fish.
A car must have gone over the edge.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, me neither. But the smoke's coming from over there, so the car probably caught fire after it crashed. You know what? I think I can get down there and see what happens.
I'm going with you.
No, Rex.
Stacy could have been in the car.
Yeah, I just hope whoever it was is all right.
Jared, I need you. Please. Jared, everything. Oh, God, it hurts so much. Jared, please say something. Say something, anything. Just tell me that you're here. Just call me Sparky, just so I know that you're here. Please.
Okay, Sparky. I'm here.
We must fulfill the prophecy. We must bring a child into our fold. And this new prophet will unite us and lead us. And will finally bind my family together. You, my darling daughter. My son Rex. Myself. And the chosen one. It is what God wants.
But I'm not sure it's what I want. Well, if John is on Jessica's trail, he'll find her.
Oh, that's what we keep telling ourselves.
We are just hoping that whatever else Mitch Lawrence is capable of, in his own sick way, he loves Jessica, and he won't hurt her.
This is what must be. Jessica, don't fear the fervor and the passion that is in my blood. It's in your blood as well. And we are destined to pass it on to the chosen one. It'll be the greatest thing that you and I have ever done with our lives. What greater bond could there possibly be between a father and a daughter? I love you, my child, and you love me.
I think there's someone else I love.
You delivered that girl and her unborn child directly into Mitch's hands.
No. The crazy nurse did that.
So you wouldn't do it yourself?
It wasn't the way it was supposed to happen.
Oh, not part of your airtight plan.
I asked for your help.
And what did I say? Oh, please, buddy, go get that grief-stricken recovering alcoholic. Bring him over here so we can manipulate him into committing first-degree murder.
No, I was terrorized for my girl, so I went to that sleazy bar, hoping to find some lowlife who could kill Mitch, and then Charlie walked in.
Oh, my God. That's your logic? Coincidence plus desperation equals destiny? Be careful, Dorian. You're beginning to sound like the man you want murdered.
How dare you compare me to Mitch Lawrence?
Says the lady to her conscience.
You are not my conscience. You're my husband. You're the man I love. With all my heart and soul.
And who loved you, despite all your faults. So despite all your faults, do you really think you're giving Charlie closure by sending him out to kill for you? Don't you think that'll send him back to the bottle?
There's no other way. Mitch has to be stopped.
At what cost, Dory? A good man's life? If Charlie goes through with this, his life is over.
Charlie's life ended the day his son died.
Oh, God. Of course, I'd see you here. I see you everywhere, all the time, on the streets, in the park, in a passing car. And then I realize it's not you. Can't be. You're gone. But Mitch, he's still here. Still breathing, and that's what I have got to make right for you. For Jessica.
Why do you have to make it right for me? Like you said, I'm gone.
But you shouldn't be! Damn it! You should be here! Living your life. Chasing your dreams. Starting a family.
That's what you always wanted for me. We just found each other again, Dad. There's so much we still don't even know about each other.
You're my boy. I'm your father. I'm
a murderer. Is that who you really are?
It's what I have to be.
Why?
Because Mitch stole everything. We lost everything because of him. Now we don't even have a chance to get to know each other. He murdered any chance that we had.
I knew you, Dad.
Yeah. You knew your old man, all right. The drunk, the pathetic, destructive. And it was because of who I was and what I did that Mitch was able to get to you. I was weak, Jerry. I know. And I have to be strong now.
By killing him. You really think that's going to change anything?
You bet it will.
I'll still be dead. You going to be able to accept it then?
It's so cold, Jared. It's so cold.
There you go. All right. Listen to me. You stay warm. I'm going to try to start a fire, okay? All right. I think I remember some of the survival skills my old man taught me.
Shirley taught you survival skills?
Yeah, sure. When he was around.
I thought that I'd lost you forever. I thought that...
Save your strength.
Just 3 more words, okay?
What's that?
I love you. Did you eat anything today?
Yeah, I'm sure I did. I don't remember.
Well, you need something. You need to keep up your strength for Jessica's sake.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have the cook rustle up something, all right?
You want me to go? Yeah, I kind of needed to do something.
That would be very nice, thank you.
Remember your way around?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, he seems to be a remarkable young man.
He's pretty amazing, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without him.
We know how close you are to Jessica, and it means an awful lot to us for you to be here.
Well, if anyone can make it through this, she can. Jessica's one of the strongest people I know.
We just have to keep thinking really positive thoughts.
Danny is doing really well considering it's a new town, a new school, a new life. I don't know if I would be able to do it if I were her, but she has friends.
Yeah, what kind of friends?
Matthew, he came over the other night.
No. Oh, Nora hate me.
So?
So I don't want their kid influencing my daughter.
Really? You're starting already?
All right, the cook is cleaning out the refrigerator.
Have I told you I love you today?
Twice.
Let's make it 3 times. I love you more than anything.
I love you too, Mom. But I bet you didn't bank on Star's dad being here.
Well, he is Jessica's uncle.
I know.
But no matter what Star says, I don't think I ever see the human side of that guy.
Yeah. But what do we feel about Todd? He loves his niece, you know, and it can't be easy for him waiting here for news when God knows what could be happening to her.
Is that how you're feeling about John?
No, John's tough. He's gonna be all right.
Okay, but what about you? Now, I saw how you looked when they said that John was with Natalie.
We're gonna get you set up by the fire and I'm gonna try to get help.
No, don't leave me. I don't need anything but you, Jared, please. As long as I know that you're here, I'm gonna be all right. What's wrong?
Just worried about you.
You didn't say it back.
Say what back?
I said I love you. And you didn't say it back. You always say it back. Please. Tell me that you love me too.
Natalie is Jessica's sister. If she can help her, she should. It doesn't matter who John is with. All that matters is bringing Jessica home safe and sound.
Look, I get that, all right? But there's something more going on with you. You know, I figured that maybe it's because John and Natalie used to have a thing.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
And neither do you. Look, Mom, John loves you.
Yeah, he's never told me that.
I've waited so long to hear you say it again. Jared, please. I need you with me. I need you to say it.
I love you too.
It was burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, in this blizzard, it must have been one hell of an explosion, too.
Well, we didn't even find bodies. How are you so sure Stacy wasn't in the car?
Because I know who was. This must have been thrown from the car on impact.
What is it?
It's this tracking device that I configured. I installed it in the car that I tricked out for John and Brody.
Wait, John and Brody were in the car?
Yeah, and whoever they got to be their getaway driver.
Hey, you gotta stay awake, okay? You're freezing. Come on, talk to me.
It's so cold. Jared, why is it so cold?
Come here. So what do you think of the new digs?
I like the fireplace.
Well, if John and Brody were in the car when it exploded...
We would have seen charred bodies, okay? They must have gotten out in time.
Yeah, or they were thrown out.
All right, then I'm going to sweep the area.
Now?
If they're out in this, they need help.
What about Stacy, okay? I gotta find her, especially now that we know John and Brody can't.
Rex, there's been an accident, okay? My job is to look for potential survivors, not to mention Skylar and Dorian.
To hell with Dorian and Sky... You do what you think you have to do. I gotta find Stacy.
I gotta tell you, baby, I have no idea where we are. If we keep going down, we're bound to...
Charlie's life is far from over. He's got everything to live for.
Like what?
Vicky! Oh, no. Please tell me that's not it.
What's not it?
The reason you chose Charlie?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You're so hell-bent on that woman's unhappiness that you'd let Charlie go to prison
My
before him?
girls' lives are at stake. How petty do you think I am?
Charlie's a good man.
I know that.
All he wanted to do was make sure nobody was injured when that car went into the ravine.
We all have to keep our eyes on the prize.
What a prize it is. Murder one.
Mitch's murder. And if you think I'm going to apologize for making that call, you've got another thing coming. Deciding to kill Mitch is the best decision I've made in a long time.
Oh, well, if it's so righteous, why don't you do it yourself? And not Charlie? Or are you afraid of going back to prison?
Charlie knows enough to be careful.
As distraught as Charlie is, count yourself lucky that he doesn't confess to the first barkeep who'll listen. And if he does, he'll go to jail for the rest of his life. And you'll live your life happily with your safe, happy family.
I'm never going to abandon Charlie. I'll buy him the best defense that money can buy.
Oh, lucky guy.
I'm not gonna let him twist in the wind. I care about the man.
If you care about Charlie Banks, the best thing you can do is prevent him from making the mistake of his life.
I will never accept your death, never. And I know the killing bitch will not bring you back. But there has to be justice.
You mean revenge?
Mitch has to pay for what he did. He has to pay with his life.
So you pay with yours? Maybe that's what you really want. I'm dead, and you're still alive. Maybe you can't live with the guilt. Maybe Mitch is just the middleman. So maybe you don't need him to do what you really want to do.
Jessica, I'm all you need. There was no one before me, there'll be no one after me, you know that.
Yes, but...
Shh, don't trouble yourself with things that don't exist. We're here now. That's all that matters. Come. Come lie with me.
No. This isn't right.
This is God's will.
No, stay away from me. I don't want to create this child with you.
No, I'm not gonna die here.
Mitch is a monster. He tried to rape Cassie. He's threatened all of my girls. Even the baby. Blair's little grandchild. And now he knows that I tried to kidnap his grandchild, his chosen heir. Who knows what the man? He's an animal, is put into motion. I can't back out now.
Yes, you can. You haven't said anything you have to take back.
He knows that I double-crossed him. You have no idea what that man is capable of. He'll torture my girls. He'll show no mercy.
I understand. Believe me.
I lost you. I can't lose anybody else.
I know. But if Mitch has set something in motion, killing him isn't going to stop it. The only life you have any control over now is Charlie's.
You're right. My life is damn near meaningless right now. I've lost Vicky. But who am I kidding? Anyway, I never should have had her in the first place. I always knew that she deserved so much more than me. So did you. Jared, if I could trade places with you right now, I would. But I can't. All that I can do is give you the satisfaction of knowing that Mitch didn't get away with it. And then you can rest in peace. Because that's what
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And Marty was right, you know. We need to take care of ourselves for Jessica's sake.
I know. And it's very sweet of her to think of feeding us. But I can't eat anything. My stomach is nuts.
Look, our daughters are strong, and they're smart, and they're going to come out of this. Vicky, they're going to be all right.
Thinking about Hope?
Yeah.
Why don't you call her? You don't have to babysit me.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Call her and tell her you love her.
It doesn't matter if John says the words or not. The guy loves you.
I know. Hold on. Hello?
Marty! Oh, Marty, thank God I finally got through to someone.
Oliver?
Yeah, it's me. Have you heard from John at all?
No. Why?
He's out at Lantano Mountain. There's been an accident.
Hey, you still with me?
Always.
You're not just playing with a man's life, Dorian. His soul is at stake.
For someone who's passed over, you do a lot of worrying about people's souls.
Charlie's heart will mend, but his soul is eternal. If he pulls that trigger, he'll be damned.
So will you.
My girls' lives are in danger. I don't have time to worry about the hereafter.
All I've got is time. And I have a vested interest in that soul of yours. We have a date many years from now. I just want to make sure you come to the right place.
Oliver said they didn't find any bodies.
Of course not. Whoever's in that car's dead.
Just keep talking. Stay with me.
I'll never leave you, Jared.
I know.
But you can't leave me. Not again, okay? You have to promise me.
I promise.
So cold.
I know.
I love you. I love you so much. Kiss me.
What?
Kiss me.
Not too bad considering I'm raiding Ricky's closet. Okay. Gotta have some kind of waterproof boot going on here. Something perfect. Yes. Yes, Victoria. You are nothing if not prepared. Gotta get to Charlie.